Sorry, Will, the baby's a lot cuter than you. My brother Wilbur, the unicycler, the rock climber, the book reader, the slackliner, the farmer. Will's always had plenty of hobbies to keep him busy. He's always trying new things and collecting new talents or people along his journey. He has a way of finding people to surround himself with who are not only interesting and passionate about what they do, but are also from completely different worlds. I mean, just look at this ragtag bunch of groomsmen we have here. All on completely different paths, doing totally different things. But the one thing we all have in common is that we love Will, and we would do anything for that guy. Will has always had a really good judge of character when it comes to new people. He knows who it's going to be worthwhile to be with and who he should move on from. We were in the Outer Banks one night, out on a dock, and when this guy in a really quiet boat came around, he had a light on the front of it under the water, and he was out there flounder-themed. Now, we've been frog gigging before, but this was a totally different experience when we got on the boat with this guy. Turns out, he was a neurosurgeon going to a university somewhere who had grown up in this tiny town, and we ended up spending the whole week with him. We went over to his place, this tiny little spot on the water. We ate fresh-caught crab and oysters and flounder, and had an awesome time. All because Will could just tell that this guy was somebody worth spending time with. Will is one of the most genuine, caring people I've ever met. If you talk to him for more than 20 minutes, I'm sure he's bound to bring up any number of social justice issues that he's passionate about. Whether it's the injustice that Native peoples in our country have faced, inequality in access to land, or problems of systemic racism in our country. Will is a passionate person, and it has a tendency to rub off on you. Every time I talk to my brother, it's like, damn, I need to step my game up. I thought I was doing my part, but Will is talking about things that have never even crossed my mind as issues we should be focusing on. Will has always pushed me to work harder and to better my community as much as I can. Will's connection to his community is one of the things I admire most about him. He's always been incredibly engaged in his local community, wherever that may be. In high school, he started an English program for speakers of other languages, which is still running and still helping countless people get a better footing in their lives and to have opportunities that they would otherwise never have access to. This program has allowed tons of people to find better work and become more engaged in their community as well. And it's this ripple effect that I think is so cool about my big brother. Everyone he comes in contact with feels the drive to go out and make their local communities a better place. Will and Kristen are both promoting this ideology with everything they have been doing at Southern Florida the past 2 years. And y'all, this farm thing they've got going on is about to be huge. It's already a big deal and producing way more than I ever thought possible, but it's about to explode into something we've never seen before. When I first heard that Will and Kristen were moving back to Manchester to start a farm, I was a little confused. Coming back home to start a farm. I mean, where did that come from? And how the hell is Will going to pull that off? It wasn't until they got down here and started working that it clicked. Will had a secret weapon. Kristen. The flower-growing, bookkeeping badass who is definitely the one in charge of things on the farm. You know, Kristen, it's a good thing that Will found you because there's no way he could make any of this work without you. After all, your things are the only ones that make y'all any money. Peppers and squash or whatever, but those flowers and those wreaths, I mean, come on. Kristen even went out and got a job at the bank to keep the lights on at Southern Florida while it was still taking off. But you only needed that for what, like 8 months? And now y'all are going up full force and actually making money off the stuff you've been working on so hard, which is just awesome. It's crazy what all you have been able to grow and build in just a couple of years, and I'm honestly really proud of both of you. Kristen, I knew the day I met you that you would be my sister-in-law. And Will is known for a long time before that. I've never seen Will so serious about anything as he was the day he told me he was going to marry you. And that really means something. We were on a bridge in Pittsburgh, and y'all had only been dating for a couple of weeks. But that didn't matter, because Will just knew. Again, his judge of character is usually spot on. So when he says he's found the person he's going to spend the rest of his life with, he means it. I'm so glad that Will found you, and I'm so excited that I can finally call you my sister. I love you both, and I know y'all are going to have a kick-ass life together. Cheers. Thank you.
Wow.
Yep.
I can handle much more of that shit.
All right, I'm going to draw everybody's attention.